All right, we got another story about Mr. Beast. Do you guys like Mr. Beast? Kind of annoys me. I don't know why. I know why. He creates YouTube videos. And I know I'm creating YouTube videos too, but like there's a look to YouTube videos now. I don't do that. But there is a look like a retention editing is what it's called, and I hate it. And I feel like he was a big part of making that style big. And it's real cheap. I'm just not into it. It's not storytelling. I'm into more cinematic storytelling stuff. It's just not for me. Okay. Anyways, Mr. Beast announced a deal with Amazon, where he's starting an online streaming game show a few months back. And apparently it's not going well. He's being sued. So just to backtrack a little bit, if you want to know a little bit more about what this show is, Mr. Beast did appear on Colin Samir's show to announce it.
YouTuber MrBeast reportedly in talks for competition series on Amazon's Prime Video in a deal worth $100 million.
Yeah, we're doing one with Prime.
What's the name of the show?
Beast Games, right? Okay. I think it fits it perfectly. It's going to be, wow. This will be the first time anyone hears it. It's going to be the largest game show in history, with the most contestants any game show's ever had, with the largest cash prize in history. It's like our normal videos, but just 20 times better. Because obviously, I don't know if that number you read is accurate or not, but I have a bigger budget, so money's not a constraint. And what we were talking about before is on YouTube, I have to make videos around titles and thumbnails, but on this show, I can do whatever I want. I can just make good content, and I don't have to revolve it around a title and thumbnail. So money's not a constraint on the show, and I can also just do anything, which is like a lot more freeing than you would think, and so. It's mind-blowing, the stuff we're going to be doing. But yeah, there's a reason we went with Amazon. They're awesome. I love you guys. And I'm going to try to make the most viewed streaming show in history.
So he loves Amazon, of course. He got that bag. But does Amazon love him? Because apparently they're both getting sued by several contestants that are on this new show. Here's a news report.
William, who asked us to call him only by his first name because he fears online backlash, showed up to what he thought was the Beast Games, but it turned out to be a multi-day casting call for the show in Las Vegas.
One girl in our group, she did need her epilepsy medication and she did not get it. She had a hard time fighting for it.
And that's not all.
We had finally gotten access to food after about 10 hours, and I witnessed a male just collapse right in front of me, and he was convulsing.
NBC News spoke to 5 other former contestants who asked to remain anonymous because they feared retaliation. They said there wasn't enough food and that they witnessed medics responding to a contestant who appeared to pass out. In August, the New York Times reported that more than a dozen unnamed participants told them that they had not received adequate food or medical care, and that some competitors had suffered injuries from the physical challenges, with some even leaving the competition arena on stretchers.
During that first game, I got trampled. Every line had a group of people at the back that were just getting trampled, and I watched a woman get knocked out cold.
Several contestants were hospitalized during the Beast Games promo shoot, according to NBC's Las Vegas affiliate KSNV, which cited multiple anonymous contestants.
There's always risk that somebody's going to accidentally get hurt. I think that the difference here is an abuse of power. I think it's wrong to dangle this huge prize money, a $5 million carrot, in front of people's faces who really need it and take advantage. I don't think it's okay to actually shoot shows that are like the Hunger Games.
Damn. Isn't that the truth? Shooting shows that are like the Hunger Games. I mean, that's exactly what he does. So there's been controversial things that have popped out from Mr. Beast in the past. I think these are the things that happen when you're a young person that kind of gets success a little too early. And it sounds like he's still going through some very public growing pains, especially when he's this big and inciting such a big deal. He's still in his 20s, you know. I don't know what kind of team he has behind him, what kind of support. It sounds like he's calling all the shots. So, yeah, it's coming back to you. It's coming back to you. And if these allegations are true, which it sounds like it is, because there's a lot of people coming out, you know, this is a tough lesson to learn. So when can we watch it? When can we watch this huge disaster happen? Is it still going to happen? Is Amazon still going to air it?
So it's like physical challenges, mental challenges, and when can we expect roughly to watch it?
It should be later this year, but obviously I'm not going to put out something that I don't like. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed. Like
Okay.
it's over 6 hours of content, so the editing, might end up taking an extra month or two. But it should, if everything goes to plan, be the like November, December, back half of this year.
So he said that's if everything goes to plan, which doesn't sound like it is. This is a legal case right here. So I'm sure this is a big deal to Amazon. So I'll be surprised if we see it by the end of the year. Maybe it'll get forced out because that's a lot of money invested. But man, we'll see, man.